All right, let's dive into this Yankees saga because things are heating up like never before as we approach the MLB trade deadline. Derek Jeter, the legend who spent his entire career with the Yankees and is still one of the most iconic figures in New York sports history, just dropped some major hints about what's going on behind the scenes. Now, Jeter has transitioned from being the captain on the field to an analyst at Fox Sports, where he often breaks down the Yankees and the league with his signature insight. What's exciting is that he's teamed up again with Alex Rodriguez, his former rival turned friend, along with David Ortiz, the beloved Big Papi, forming a kind of baseball trio that fans can't get enough of. Their chemistry is reminiscent of those legendary basketball analyst groups, bringing both humor and expert analysis to the table. Jeter's latest comments reveal that the Yankees are going full throttle at this year's trade deadline. Brian Cashman, the Yankees general manager, has made it clear the team is ready to do whatever it takes to upgrade the roster. After falling short last season in the World Series against the Dodgers, the Yankees are determined to make a serious push to reclaim the title. It's not just talk. The front office seems genuinely convinced they can bring the championship trophy back to the Bronx, and that mindset is fueling all their moves right now. Alex Rodriguez, speaking alongside Jeter and Ortiz, shared something pretty insightful about this season. He's never seen the league this wide open. That unpredictability is good for baseball fans, but maybe a little nerve-wracking for Yankee supporters, who just want their team to come out on top. Both Arod and Jeter predicted the Yankees will win the World Series, while Ortiz threw his support behind the Red Sox. Classic rivalry banter that adds to the drama. But the bottom line is the Yankees are perceived as the defending American League champions. Even if they're not sitting at the top of the division right now, the talent is there. And if health holds up, they should absolutely be in the mix to take the AL crown again. One of the biggest needs for the Yankees is pitching, and Cashman knows that better than anyone. The team's been hunting for arms that can strengthen the bullpen and rotation, because without solid pitching, even the most explosive lineup can struggle in October. But it's not just about pitching. The Yankees are open to any blockbuster acquisition that can tip the scales in their favor. That means we could see a big name or to arrive before the deadline, shaking up the roster and boosting the team's chances in the postseason. Eugenio Suarez recently spoke about the Yankees situation, offering a professional and honest perspective. He says he's happy where he is but understands how the business works, whether he stays or moves on. He's committed to giving his best and helping whichever team he's on to win. Suarez is putting up solid numbers this season, with an OPS close to 900 and strong contributions that earned him a spot in the All-Star game. He's exactly the kind of player the Yankees would love to bring in, someone who can provide both power and reliable defense at third base, a position that's been somewhat up in the air for New York. That said, there are concerns about the price tag and competition. The Seattle Mariners have also shown interest, which could drive up the cost and make a deal more complicated. Still, Suarez remains a front-runner in the trade rumors, and the Yankees front office is clearly monitoring several options to improve the roster. Among those options is Ryan McMahon from the Colorado Rockies, a player with potential but struggling this year. His batting average is low, and while he has power, his overall production is down, especially outside the hitter-friendly confines of Coors Field. The hope is that a change of scenery, particularly to a contender like New York, might reignite his offensive spark. McMahon's excellent fielding skills make him attractive, but the Yankees will have to weigh whether his recent struggles outweigh his upside. Another name floating around is Cabrian Hayes from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hayes impressed in his rookie year, but hasn't quite maintained that level of offensive output. His defense is solid, but his batting numbers this season have been underwhelming. The Yankees would likely want someone who can make a more immediate and reliable impact, which makes Hayes a bit of a gamble at this point. Some other potential targets have been ruled out or seem unlikely. Austin Riley from the Atlanta Braves is considered a dream acquisition due to his consistent hitting and strong defense, but the Braves are not interested in moving him. Similarly, Nolan Arenado of the St. Louis Cardinals appears off the table. The Yankees have shown little interest, likely due to his age, high salary, and decline in offensive performance. Arenado is still a stellar defender, but hasn't produced at his usual level this season, making the risk less appealing. With so many players on the radar, it's clear the Yankees are casting a wide net, but remain focused on finding the right fit, someone who can contribute immediately and help them challenge the Dodgers and other contenders for the title. The pressure is on Brian Cashman to make a savvy move that energizes the team and satisfies the fans hungry for championship glory. As this trade deadline approaches, the buzz is only getting louder. Yankees fans should be prepared for some big announcements because the front office is motivated to shake things up and build a roster that can compete at the highest level. The combination of Derek Jeter's insider knowledge and the current roster strengths suggests a fascinating period ahead for the Bronx Bombers. Now it's a waiting game to see which deals get done and who ultimately joins the quest to bring another World Series trophy back to New York. As the trade deadline approaches, the atmosphere around the New York Yankees is thick with anticipation and speculation. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are eagerly watching every move made by Brian Cashman and the front office, hoping to catch a glimpse of what the team's next steps will be. The Yankees have long been one of the most aggressive teams at the deadline, often pulling off deals that reshape their roster and vault them into legitimate World Series contenders. This year, it feels like that pattern is poised to continue, if not intensify, as the team remains hungry for a championship that has eluded them for several seasons now. One of the biggest challenges facing the Yankees is balancing their urgent need for immediate impact players with the longer-term financial realities and roster flexibility. Cashman has always been known for his shrewd negotiating skills and his ability to navigate the tricky waters of salary caps, luxury tax thresholds, and prospect valuations. This year, those challenges are even more pronounced because the Yankees have significant payroll commitments to star players like Aaron Judge, whose performance will be crucial if the team hopes to succeed. Judge, the team's powerhouse, carries the weight of expectations not just as a slugger, but as a leader who can inspire his teammates during the most high-pressure moments of the season. While Aaron Judge's presence in the lineup is a massive advantage, it doesn't guarantee postseason success. The Yankees need to shore up several weak spots, especially in pitching and around the infield. The rotation has had its ups and downs, and the bullpen has struggled with consistency, particularly in high-leverage situations where every pitch counts. That's why acquiring new arms is such a priority. The Yankees are reportedly eyeing both starters and relievers who can stabilize the pitching staff and provide depth. The perfect trade target would be a pitcher who can step in immediately and perform under playoff pressure, someone with a track record of durability and success in big games. However, identifying and acquiring that pitcher is easier said than done. Teams holding elite pitching prospects or proven veterans know the Yankees are desperate, and that can drive up the asking price. The front office will need to decide whether to part with some promising prospects or take on expensive contracts to land the right player. Those decisions are never easy, especially when balancing the team's future with its current ambitions on the offensive side. Besides the pursuit of Eugenio Suarez, the Yankees have been linked to a handful of other players who could provide power, versatility, and clutch hitting. While some names like Austin Riley and Nolan Arenado have been ruled out or are unlikely to move, the Yankees remain open to exploring lesser-known options or emerging talents who could thrive in a new York uniform. This approach reflects a broader trend in baseball, where analytics and scouting have become deeply intertwined to uncover players who might be undervalued or ready for a breakout. Eugenio Suarez's situation is particularly interesting because it highlights the complexity of trade negotiations. While Suarez offers a blend of power and defensive reliability at third base, the Yankees must weigh whether trading valuable prospects or salary space is worth his addition. Meanwhile, other teams are also interested in him, which could spark a bidding war and force Cashman to act quickly and decisively. It's a delicate balancing act. Acquire enough talent to compete now, without mortgaging the team's future. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a stunning turn of events that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, rumors are swirling that Major League Baseball MLB may be reversing 5 wins credited to the New York Yankees this season. Sources close to the league have hinted at a possible unprecedented move that could shake the very foundations of the current standings and stir intense debate among fans, analysts, and players alike. The speculation began after whispers emerged that the Yankees' recent victories are under scrutiny due to potential violations or irregularities that have not yet been publicly disclosed. While details remain scarce, Insiders suggest that MLB's investigation could be related to roster compliance, eligibility issues, or other infractions that, if confirmed, would force the league to strip the Yankees of these key wins. The implications are massive, potentially altering playoff scenarios and the team's position in the fiercely competitive American League East Division. This revelation has ignited a flurry of reactions from across the sports community. Yankees supporters are bracing for a possible blow to their team's momentum, while rival teams and their fans are eager to see if this unprecedented penalty could provide new opportunities to climb the standings. Baseball experts are already debating the likelihood of MLB taking such a drastic step, noting that rescinding multiple victories is almost unheard of and would set a historic precedent. Despite the growing buzz, MLB officials have remained tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying the rumors. This silence has only fueled the intrigue, leaving everyone wondering about the next chapter in this unfolding drama. Could this be a stern message from the league about adherence to rules, or simply a procedural review blown out of proportion? The coming days are expected to bring more clarity, but until then, the possibility of the Yankees losing 5 wins remains one of the hottest topics in sports gossip circles. If true, this development would not only impact the Yankees' campaign, but also raise questions about fairness and governance in professional baseball. Fans and commentators alike are closely watching for any official statements, knowing that whatever the outcome, the MLB landscape may never be the same. The Yankees, often a symbol of strength and dominance, could face a rare moment of vulnerability, and the ripple effects of this controversy could redefine this season's story. As the rumor mill churns and speculation intensifies, one thing is certain: the world of baseball is holding its breath, awaiting the MLB's next move in what could become one of the most talked about controversies in recent memory. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.